Just as a path only exists if it is walked, be the centaur, who walks consciously, and not the minotaur, who gets lost in his devastating hunger. It is already clear what the book is, for only the being leads the being, and never the causes or things external to it. That is why on the wise man's altar, there is only one stone. The book stands in opposition to all and any influences in its reading, but some who access it may, at some point, even question who opposes whom. The weight of influences often devastates the influencers and their origins, without eliminating the influences, but by neutralizing them. This game of neutralizations, and their actions, is mutual, and both sides of the scale make use of intelligently placed weights, for the death of one will be the death of the other. Angels do not influence angels, and demons do not influence demons, but both fight for the leftovers. This allegory needs to be well understood, as water tends to flow through furrows opened in the earth, and planted seeds tend to germinate. Anyone can prove that it is not the eyes that deliver images to the brain, but rather the brain that delivers images to the eyes. What seems to prove, or at least demonstrate, is that the universe happens in the mind, not outside of it, and that all equations are solved internally. Influences are 100% mental actions, but their neutralization is not, as it discovers the location of angels and demons. The being, very often, gets lost in the number of names and invocations given to them. There is nothing new here, as it seems to be done, precisely to make the being lose its way. The beauty of the book is that, having a liberating nature, it imposes no law, rule, or anything else on anyone, without failing to show that in the manifested being, there is a tendency toward conformity, and that destiny is a great trap and a great deception. To deposit anything in this existence that destiny seems to have, makes the being its creator. And there is no way for the creator to be absent from creation, without eliminating it. One can interpret what the book says about this subject as a misuse or even a failure to use the potential or power of the being.